Okay, so the new update came out today, and Ultimate Blair came out. I still haven't gotten Ultimate Sharon because peak laziness on my part. Not, it wasn't laziness. It was just that you know what? She was like the one that it's like, okay, I mean, it's cool. It's cool. Like I probably wouldn't use her over like Inez or Bunny or something, but she has her uses. I know people, I've seen people do damage, okay? It's just not me. Not me. Not me. Maybe for a boss, but then again I have Glay and I have Serena. So, but anyway, I was reading the update notes and I got confused. I got confused cuz I thought it said cuz I saw it was like, "Oh, they're bringing back like the amorphous material or whatever." And I'm like, "Oh, that's great. I appreciate doing that kind of grind, like a normal grind and not like doing the Sigma sector and like praying for a drop and doing it like I don't know 50 times in a row and getting nothing." So and then I misread it. I misread it because it was like, oh, get the amorphous materials, and then it said get the materials. Cause I got them confused. I don't know how I got them confused, but it's like, go get the materials from the Sigma sector. So I'm like, oh, so do we need to do like, is it like, are they splitting it up? Like, is oh like hard mode, and then like Serena would be normal mode? No, it's like normal, but I misread it because it's like, well, the actual materials needed to make him come from the Sigma sector, not the actual like amorphous material. So I was like, okay, you know what? Thank you. Thank you. And so I was checking. I was like, okay, like double checking, like, oh, real quick, I can get him, right? I can get him. And then you can see, you can check like where to get his stuff. And it's like, oh, this one you can do I'm like, okay, obstructor. Obstructor is pretty, you know what? Easy. 20%. 20%. And I guess you can use those stabilizers, but I guess this is what we're gonna be doing. This is what I'm gonna be doing for like the next, I don't know, 2 hours, 2.5 hours. I don't know. Let's see. I feel like there's always one where you can find it. Like you have to do one of the ones outside, like one of those void erosion, whatever. You do frost water. Okay, okay, they're all doable. They're all doable with normal, and then obstructor. Oh, this is a six. Oh no, 6% though. Okay, I think his blueprint is gonna be. I feel like the blueprints are always that one. Catalyst, not too bad. Okay, this one might be the easier one to get. Yeah, this one is the easier one, so I guess we're gonna go for this. And like, hopefully, you know what though? Thank God that it's here in one of these areas, because I still need a whatchamacall. I still need those things for Ultimate Sharon. Do I have room? No, but I'll figure something out. I'm sure I have $5 somewhere. But I built Serena up. I probably should get rid of. I have the other. You know what? No, we're gonna go with her other build. I have a Let's see. Oh, I forgot how to play. Like that's how you know. It's like I haven't played in a long ass time since she came out. You see, I have her mobbing build, which is just her, big ass explosion skill. Support and the void erosion are kind of similar. I just couldn't rename it back to like blank. I think. But I think for one of them, for this one, oh no, I think they're basically the same. Oh, except for void erosion, I have this one instead. I don't really know why. I'm not quite sure. I do know that I think this fourth skill of hers, it depends on how much HP she has, so maybe that's why. But I was trying to find other ones that give her HP, because the other ones were like 400 something something HP, and then these ones were like 600. So that's kind of what I was going for. But we wanted two of these at least for the skill cost down. And I maxed out her I maxed out her I think it's this one, right? Yeah. I maxed out her gun, and I still have no idea what. I think it's like I forgot what it does, but I just know that if you use the skill and then you hop in the air and float a little bit, it does really big damage. Because like I think the main purpose was like the main gimmick of that one was like the multi-hit, and they did add a couple other like modules for it. Because I was trying to look up like stuff, because I'm like, oh, because she has a skill, I forgot what it was, but she has a skill where it's like, oh, if you're, heck, maybe it's the gun skill, I don't know, but it's like, oh, if you're in the air,
commence mission to recapture,
if you're like in the air for more than 2 seconds or whatever the fuck, then you gain, like, I think they changed the percentage. It used to be like, oh, you gain 100% multi-hit chance, a multi-hit chance. So I was like, oh, with this I can just, you know, stack up the damage or whatever. And I think they nerfed it. I think it went from 100 to like 30% or something, which is still fine if you stack up like the hit chance and the well, it's hit chance. But I was focusing more on like, I was focusing on the whatchamacallit, the damage more than the chance, I guess, because the damage was what was doing the most damage, you know. Oh, look at this, I forgot how to friggin' play. It's okay, we'll get back into the groove. But I think I was also trying to get what was I trying to get? I was fighting that abyssal boss for something, I can't remember. Oh, it was to make, oh, it was the core stuff, right? Because they drop it. So I was doing that, and it wasn't so hard, but like it was one of those things where it's like, oh, you're like you know, it's like when you're playing those group games and you're doing so well at the beginning, and then all of a sudden someone goes down, and then it starts like snowballing. Yeah, it was like that. It's like sometimes you get ones that are like do it really fast, and then some of them, not, I won't say they're bad, they did go down pretty fast though. And then I would have to go down because like, I think the thing about Serena is that she has like a bunch of health. She has like, I think the highest whatever default health, because I don't know what I don't know how high you can get it. I think 31,000 some was like the highest I got. But I was also trying to use the other one, but I guess it didn't really work because I can't read. Because I can't read what it's supposed to do. Like, I was trying to do like the overwhelming HP, but I think you need shield along with the HP, and it was not working because it was like, oh, just wasting, it was wasting slots essentially. But also her first skill is also HP dependent, because it like the HP goes up in intervals based off your max HP. So I don't know what the highest I got, but it was like 1,000 per second.
Death to the blasphemy. Ha! Let's end this.
Let's kill her. How was that?
Don't you dare run away.
And I know they added like the challenge void erosion thing, challenge mode. I didn't even realize I didn't finish. Maybe because I got to like, I think I got to like level 30 and then stopped because they were like one-shotting me. And I don't know how high it goes now. I don't know if they added new, I think like 10 or, I think 10 was like the max, like core level. But they might have added more with the new challenge stuff.
This is going to hurt.
Mission complete. Good job, Descendant.
See, I need more of those. And I got a stabilizer. Isn't that nice? Okay, maybe we'll do it like 2 more times and then we'll do the boss. I have no idea. I can't remember. I was trying to test it out. I was trying to test out if I could actually do it myself. I forgot which. Most of them I could do with Serena myself. Like, I remember Frostwalker I could do myself. I think Gluttony I can get to like that much and then it goes into like its rage mode. And I don't have that other gun. You know, everyone's like, oh, this sniper rifle is so busted. It's so busted. Well, I mean, you don't have to have it maxed out, but I appreciate having them maxed out. And I got bored. I got bored of running through the Sigma sector stuff. The other one for that gun. Because I did want that laser rifle, the beam rifle, because it was kind of interesting.
Mission to recapture the bioexperiment lab.
But then people were like, nah, it's kind of garbage. I'm like, oh no, I forgot what it did. It did seem like it do something useful. I forgot. Either like it did burn and then it did like extra damage maybe to like burn stuff. I can't remember, but I was reading it and I was like, oh, that sounds interesting. And then I read on the thing, it's like, oh yeah, this gun is hot garbage. This is the hot garbage. I'm like, oh. I mean, it's not going away anytime soon. I can still try to get. I would like to get at least one of everyone, even if I'm not gonna max them all out, or if it would be really annoying to max them all out. I forgot how many I have of the other one though. It's been quite a while, like a month, I guess. It's been a month. I kept forgetting to check if there were any extra Descendant slots. Maybe this week. Maybe I missed it. I'm not sure.
It is time for your judgment.
But I have also been saving up. I don't know if there's a limit on how many you can save. Like the, you know, like the big stabilizers. I saved up a few. I don't know if,
I am loading.
I think I was trying to find a reactor for Serena, for both, because I know the big boom skill is a singular skill, and then her, you know, her other ones I want to say they're tech, but I can't remember.
We will not fail.
And so I was trying to find things because I'm like, oh, I had to like quadruple. I remember trying to like, I'm not trying, I did. But I remember like quadruple checking. I was like, okay, just to be sure, because I was reading like all the stuff. I'm like, just to make sure she doesn't need skill power like up or anything, right, for her normal like bossing build, because it's all about the guns, right? And I was like looking, because you know they give you those it's like, oh, like, you know, skill power in the red, it's like, oh, minus whatever Like, oh, it went from like 1,000 something to like 900 something or whatever. I was not seeing any of that, so I was like assuming. I was like, okay, so I don't need, you know, skill power or whatever on her tech whatever build, like her bossing build essentially, because it doesn't do anything. And so then I was trying to find another one, and I was trying to go for the gold rolls, and I think either I already had one or I managed to find one. I think I was torn between skill cost and duration. I at least wanted cooldown. I think everyone just wants cooldown on a reactor, you know. Oh, gold cooldown with something extra.
Aiming at target.
But I think I wanted duration, like gold duration. I could not find.
Objective confirmed. I will not allow you to. You dare mess with me? Unseen.
And then I was trying to go for the other one, and that one I was like, okay, we need like skill power,
Mission
fire
complete.
skill power.
Good job,
we need
Descendant.
whatever singular skill power. I don't think it really and cooldown. But then I think she has like a decent, not, I won't say it's decent. I feel like her base crit rate is like 10, so it's not bad. But I think I've seen, like, you know how you can like slap a crit build on anyone and it would work. Her skill already does so much damage. I mean, maybe if you really wanted to like explode a boss really good with like a big million, I pressed the wrong button, million number hit or whatever, million damage. I don't know how to speak. Maybe it would work. What is this? Oh, I was like, what is that for? Easter. Easter is on Sunday. Give me some peeps. The only time of the year I eat some peeps. Okay, we'll do it one more time and then I'll do the boss. But I did see they added the I have it on my iPad. I'm too scared to open anything on my desktop if I have like a stream open. I'm too scared it's gonna mess it up. But I have it on my iPad. But let's see. They have new ones. Did I just skip it? Nope, they have like a whole chart, I think. Oh. But essentially I think they added a multi-hit skill where it was like firearm attack plus multi-hit damage up or multi-hit
Commence
chance
mission to
up.
recapture the bioexperiment
And I think I
lab.
wanted that one. I have to double check these things. I'm like, you know what? It's worked so far. I've made a functional weapon. I maxed this gun out just for her. Even though I know she essentially, people are like, you just use something else. I'm like, you know what? I like, for role play purposes, I guess. This gun, it works for bosses at least. Like, yeah, I can give her something. I probably should give her something else. It actually has worked for the not the void. What's the other thing? Is that what it's called? No, not void erosion. Maybe that's what it's called. I'm getting it confused with like the void stuff.
Watch your feet.
I think, yeah, the void erosion. I had a build for that until they started like doing really big damage, and I'm like, well, that I can't exactly avoid that. Not really. I mean, not unless you're with like a bunch of people, but I think they nerfed Inez. And then they had to like roll back a little bit of the nerf. So I think now she can't go through walls, but maybe because she couldn't go through rocks either, I think maybe they let her go through rocks, but not through walls, which I guess would be like the better solution. So it's like, oh, like she can go through certain objects, but she can't go through like a whole solid wall, which would kind of make sense. Like, I don't know, maybe she'd be able to go through this box, but she wouldn't be able to, like, from the other room or whatever. She wouldn't be able to hit these guys up there.
This is your grave. My shield has been damaged. I let my guard down.
See, I don't know what other... See, because of the whole multi-hit thing, I was like, oh, this gun was made for that. This gun was made for that. And it kind of was. Because I was going through the whatever boss, the Abyssal boss. And it was doing the damage, I think. I mean, if you had 4 Serenas... if you had 4 Serenas, they probably do what they were doing. I think you'd be able to do it in a decent amount of time. Or if you had one with the, because I have seen like, oh, you know, sniper one shot boss builds. Like, I don't really want to like make a whole gun. I was saving the crystal catalyst for Blair. Technically, I guess I could use, actually, you know what, after I got him initially, I don't think I really, maybe because that one skill that I was looking for, like the where you throw the fireball, I think that one what I was looking for. And then by the time I got it or whatever, it's like we moved on to different stuff. Like someone else came out. I did read there were new,
This is your grave.
I think there are new external components, and I think one of them is for Blair. Although I don't really understand why his movement speed would go down. I mean, I'm sure you can mitigate it by like well, actually, it's sprint speed, right? I guess maybe, like, just by default, people just sprint. But you can probably use that one, too. I'm not quite sure. Oh, no, yeah, you could probably use that core, like, sprint speed up or whatever, plus whatever %. And I'm sure it would work just fine.
It is time for your judgment.
I might have done it a little bit too early. That's okay. But it did this thing where it's like, oh, if the enemy is burned or whatever, it gets like decreased fire resistance, which is helpful. It's helpful, but I still feel like people are gonna use the like Slayer set, which is I guess a decent all-rounder set. But they did also release one that I think is for Keelan, because they did like, I don't know what his skills are, because I know he has 2. I think he has either like fusion and singular, or tech and fusion, or one of the combinations of both. And then it did this thing where it's like, oh, toxic attack plus whatever, or yeah, toxic attack or toxic skill attack plus something %. And then like, oh, if I have it open here, I guess I can see if I can find it. Oh, here, tech skill power, singular skill power, firearm critical hit rate minus, firearm critical damage minus, toxic skill power plus 43 something %. And then on acquiring custom resource, you get extra skill, like toxic skill power. So I think that's meant for him, because I was like, he's the only, I was like, in my brain, I was like, oh, he's the only toxic person who has a whatchamacallit, like a custom resource. And I'm like, okay, I guess it's for like people who like to dash infinitely and do that for the extra damage. I'm like, okay, you know, okay, that's nice, that's nice. Okay, who was this? I think it was Obstructor. I guess I can do it online. Because Obstructor, you know what? Obstructor, it's when it's if I wouldn't be, you know what? We'll just do it as a backup. Go online as a, because if I can't beat him or whatever, or should we test it? I guess we could test it first. And then if it doesn't work out and he goes into his like frenzied state, and then, you know, when all the portals open up, yeah, it's kind of hard to deal with. I feel like if I was by myself, but we can try it. Heck, it might even go faster this way. But oh yeah, skill. Okay, the one for Blair, skill effect range plus, skill duration plus, movement speed down, which I don't really understand. I don't know. I don't know if there's like a lore implication as to why it saps your movement speed. On fire, skill attack against someone enemy inflicted with burn. Okay, minus fire resistance 30% for 10 seconds,
It is time for your judgment.
which is actually pretty good. Oh, there you go. Boom.
Punish the wicked.
See, okay, I have 12 of these. This one doesn't do anything. They both don't do anything. Damn. 20% isn't bad though. 20%. Like I say, I can't do anything about it. 20%. And then there were like some of these other ones. I don't really know who they would be for. They added how many? 5? 5. I can still count. Sometimes. So Enlightened made skill power plus 6%, firearm attack minus. Using a non-attribute skill grants 1 stack of truth. I have no idea what truth does. It doesn't really explain. At 3 stacks, non-attribute skill power. I mean, it might be for, well, I was gonna say maybe non-supply moisture Valby, or really anyone, I guess. Maybe a Jaber one, maybe. Maybe it's like the Jaber set we've all been waiting for. And then there's like one for tanks. Defense plus 25%. Firearm crit rate down. Crit damage down. Reduces incoming damage by whatever percent of current defense. Maybe for Ajax. If you want like a really tanky Ajax. I mean, heck, you could put it on a Eugen too if you want the extra tankiness, like tanky healer.
A victory for humanity.
And then the other one, fire rate plus 5%. Attacking anti-void shields with a skill increases damage. Oh, 1,000% of whatever has additional damage. I mean, that seems pretty good if you're just gonna run the void sector thing by yourself to make it go faster. I don't know where you get it though. Oh, in the Sigma sector. So what, do they rotate? Didn't they have, oh no, they had 2. Oh no, what happened to those? Yeah, didn't they also have 4? So is it just like in addition, or did they get rid of the other ones? Because I mean, let's be real. I mean, is anyone using the random one? The one where it's like, oh, it activates like either like 3 sets of things randomly could happen at like a set time or whatever. It was interesting. I just don't know, because when you had 2 of them, when you had 2 pieces, it did nothing. So you had to have the whole set. So I don't know if they just got rid of them because they were like, it's not really, like, you know what, this external component, we're not feeling it. Like, I don't know. Because like, wouldn't that mean you can get so many different like ones there, or unless they're gonna give you one of each somehow. But that's a lot. If they're all moving fortress. Oh wait, okay, hold on. I think one of these is not like the others.
Purification.
She's not like other girls. Moving fortress can be obtained by Abyss intercept battle. So okay, if you want that one, I guess that's a why are the other 3 though stuck? They're stuck in the Sigma sector. I guess maybe we can cycle. I'm not quite sure. Although I would want to do this just so I can like get the Sharon pieces moving, get moving, you know. So maybe I'll just keep going for this one because this one seems the easiest. Seems the easiest, even though there's no way to raise it. The other ones, though, oh, okay. Maybe we should go for those then, because if you can raise them, if I have enough stabilizer, where it's like, oh, because the big ones I think max out those two to like 30-something%.
As quiet as a monster.
Aww. Alright, I have to check this gun because, I mean, like, look, it was doing it. It was doing it. Oh yeah, but see, I tried going through everything. I tried getting all the decent cores. I got fire rate. I don't actually know if that would do anything for this. If it would make the damage go faster, but I don't know. I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it. Firearm attack. I wanted the gold one. I don't know which one is which, like what the maximum amount for the gold is, but I feel like 80% is like on the lower, like right when it reaches gold level status, but I'm not sure. I can't remember. So I wanted 2 fire. I know you can get like, oh, versus Colossus. I was like, no. How about no? Just for general damage, I want extra firearm attack. Fire attack, rounds per magazine. And I think it works. You know, it seems to work. This one I was also trying to like fix up because I know people are like, oh, if you use this, it's broken in the void erosion stuff. I was trying, okay, it didn't quite work. Either that or I just couldn't find enough cores because I was like, oh, I have to like craft all this shit, and then I didn't want to run through them anymore. So let's see, I wanted to check these. Okay, fire enhancement, fire priority. Why'd they put the X there though? I don't really know what the X means. Is it just like the tide thing, like around this much? Maybe it's like a placeholder for something. Oh yeah, I think maybe the gun also had fairly okay default crit stuff, but I was like, no. How about no? See, I think I at least wanted these multi-hit chance, multi-hit stuff and stuff. Oh, they changed the icons for some of these too. I tried using this one too because I thought it would work, or I thought it would spread, kind of like, you know, like when you use her 4th skill and then like it, you know, you hit all the enemies. You know, it does extra damage, like AoE damage. I thought it would work for them, and it did not. So I don't know if that was just, I don't know if that was, if I was looking at it right, or if it actually did do something and I wasn't paying attention. I would have loved for it to work on multiple things just to get like AoE dot damage. I think I tried this one too. I can't remember. I cannot remember. When granting a buff, either that or I was using the other one. Was the other one the passionate sponsor? I think I was using that one. And then I was like, no, because there was like the whole debate where it was like, oh, multi-talented or whatever is better than such and such or whatever. Okay, whatever. Well, maybe we'll find it. Maybe we won't. So maybe I'll just use my other build. I mean, if I'm going to do a multiplayer, I might as well just swap because we're all doing damage, right? Or what was the other one? Let's see. Okay, hard executioner. I might have something. Okay, Magister Lab. Okay, we can try this one because I think I can use, like, now I can actually use the stabilizer, which would be nice because I'm kind of stockpiling them because I haven't been using them. Oh, I was gonna say as I wait. I'm trying. Okay, I'm trying in FGO. Today is the last day. Today is the last day to get Draco in FGO. I think if I could read time correctly. And so I'm like, shit. At first, I was like, shit. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it because you know I was using all the
HQ here.
10 rolls,
Commence
and she
mission
wasn't
to
showing
recapture
up.
Magister
So
Lab.
I was giving up hope. But then this morning, or I didn't realize how many days because I thought it would go over. You know how like they're doing that event where it's like, oh, you can use those leaf things to like get old event people that they're not gonna bring back. There was like a little like bonus. They were doing like a login bonus stuff, and for at least 2 weeks. At the end of 2 weeks, or at the end of a week, they would give you 9 quartz.
On the move.
And so I was actually pretty good in stockpiling.
Do not fall.
I was good at stockpiling the whatchamacallits, the small ones, the pieces.
Watch your feet.
And so I had like a bunch. I had a lot to like use. I was like, okay, so I just need like, so I was taking from those, and now I'm back to like, I'm back to square one. Like now I only have enough for one, and so I was like, oh damn. And then I used some because I was trying to get through the story, and I completely forgot that they didn't give out those, you know, like the blue, like the ley line crystal things. So I couldn't use any of them, and I got stuck on that boss fight with, I forgot his name because I cannot, not that I forgot his name, I cannot pronounce his name. You know, the blonde guy, the jaguar dude. I was trying to beat him, I think maybe the first time, and I could not.
We will not fail.
Like, okay, he's a ruler, but he would mess up the formation, and he would do like he would give himself invincibility after every turn. So I was like, shit, I have to look for those CEs that give you, you know, in whatever that go through invincibility. Or ignore invincibility. So I was trying that, but then he would mess up your formation. And he would like, I think he would sap health, but I'm not quite sure. So I got stuck there, and I forgot that I couldn't use a ley line stone. So I started, because I wanted to get through it at least, make some fucking progress. Because I was like, well, if I can get through the story, then I can at least get, like, do all the free missions. That was the plan. But then I guess I realized that they're not doing the... I guess I have to wait until, like, the next whatever story thing where they give out the ley line stone so you can catch up. So I need those. So I wasted, like, 2. Then I got stuck of all the things. Then I got stuck on the beast fight. On the beast fight in the event.
HQ
So then
here.
at first I was like,
Commence mission to recapture
shit,
Magister Lab.
I won't be able to get you know, permanent Setanta until I managed to, I think I used, I don't know how many. I used 1, I think. And then I didn't realize you didn't have to beat the entire thing because they had like 4 health bars or something.
We will not fail.
It had 4 health bars, and I think was only weak. It was only weak to the support Tiamat, I think. So I was literally stuck because I was trying everything. But no, everything was, we were all weak to it except for TMI. But no, I was trying to, TMI had to live though. So I was literally just trying to like support her, I guess, so she could do the big damage. So I actually managed to do that, wasted 1 quartz, and then I was like, well, shit. Now I won't have enough for, whatever. And then I got one back. I think I got the 1 back, and I can't remember if someone leveled up. Someone must have leveled up. I can't remember who it was, though. So they got me back up to, like, 10. And then this morning, the login bonus gave me 9. And so I'm like, oh, shit, I might be able to make it work. Except I might be counting wrong.
We will not fail.
I think. No, 19. Oh, yeah, I might be counting. Oh, no, I might actually be counting this wrong because I can't. So I have 19. Okay, I might need like either 1, 2, or 3 extra. But I will make it work. Hopefully. Hopefully by the end of today. Hopefully by the end of today. I could roll for her one more time. One last time. Before, I don't know when she's coming back. Maybe she's never coming back until New Year's. Until New Year's or something. I know. And then after this, I have to save. I have to save because I think the fairy night, like, you know, summer event is this year. So I think I'm gonna save for that. I managed to get most of them. I think in my Japanese account, I think the only one I'm missing, the only one I was missing was Baobad Sith, like the pretender. She's the only one I got everybody else. I got Melusen on a lucky ticket. On a lucky ticket, and then I got Barghest on like I don't know how many 10 rolls, like double 10 roll or something. I don't know. So I have to save up for them. I don't know when. So when the heck did maybe for the anniversary? She might have been an anniversary servant. When did
HQ here.
Summer Morgan
Commence
come
mission to
out?
recapture Magister
I'm pretty
Lab.
sure she was the anniversary servant because the anniversary is like what, in like June, I think, or no, not even, is it June, July, August? It's in the summer, I feel. So she was like the summer servant. Well, technically she was a summer servant, and I guess people got upset that she was. I mean, her first form looked cool. It looked cool. I forgot what her name was, but yeah, she looked cool.
Face the flame. One's for you. We will not fail.
Here goes.
So I have that, and then I'm trying to get back into like some rhythm game stuff, because like I kind of stopped them, first of all because I feel like my ears were getting fucked up, let's be real. With how loud that I had to listen to them, like, let's be real, I feel like I think I had to like give my ears a chance to recover or whatever. But I'm trying to get back into them because it was a long ass time, and you know, like when they, because I think what it was that they were getting a little bit too difficult. Some of them, like Bang Dream, Bandery. That one's actually kind of hard for me. Maybe because it's more rhythmy based and not like, oh, you have to know the song. Like for Bandery, you had to know like, oh, like the drum bits and stuff. Because I feel like it was more like a drumming thing. Because you had to like alternate and then do all like the really fast tapping. Like that one I read. Like at least for the Hatsune Miku one, it's like, oh, you know this song? Well, there you go. You know this. You know the beat. Yeah, you know how the song goes. I do think it's a little bit easier, yeah. And then there's Idolmaster. Now, Theater Days, I'm not so like it's like it wouldn't be too bad for theater days, for Million Live theater days. But they had the new one come out, Shiny Colors, something something, song for Prism. That one and that one, I feel not that I feel bad, but to be more like pleasing to the eye, I don't really like having them, because you know they all start out with like the same outfit or whatever, which isn't bad. It's not a bad outfit, but I know they had their like unit outfits. The only problem is that all the unit outfits were like SRs. And so I'm like that person. I'm that person where it's like, oh, I want that, like, to make it look nicer. You know, it's like, oh, I'm that kind of person who. Oh shit, was this the last one? Wait, how many do we have? How many of these things do we have? We have 3. Okay, we'll do it one more time. But like, I had to get everyone's SR. I'm still missing somebody, and I feel so bad because I like that song. I forgot which group was it? La Antica. I'm missing somebody's outfit. I can't remember if it might have been Kiriko. I'm like, bitch, you need to get, it's like a default outfit, and I'm really mad that I still can't get it. So it's like the one reason I didn't do this damn song that I really like was just because her outfit didn't want to show up. I'm like, I like you and everything because your voice is very nice. But like, come on, girl. I feel like I got like mostly everybody else.
Commence mission to recapture Magister Lab.
I got so many monos. I don't really. It's like the same one too, because I have not gone back for a while. Like I got like 3 of the initial release like SSR monos. And then I got I forgot. I feel like I'm still waiting for somebody and I don't know who it is. I feel like I got maybe Tenka? Maybe I was waiting for her. I was waiting for somebody in that group too, and I finally got one, so I did that song. But now they have so many other outfits that I missed now. And you know what? Their gacha is a little bit more not lean. I won't say lenient, but they are good at like, oh, for certain, like, oh look, you have to be on the lookout for like, oh, are they celebrating an anniversary? Oh, are they celebrating Golden Week? Because that is when they give you free. That is where they give you like all the free 10 rolls for like a week. And I have played normal shiny colors, and it's kind of like Uma. I guess if you ever played Uma Musume, it's like a raising-ish sim where you have like, you know, the girls in a group. There's a story too for like each one, but I cannot read Japanese, so I kind of have to skip it. But sometimes they get, at least I feel like they understand the audience though, because for some of them, when they have it, when they give you a choice, it's like when you look at the choices that they give you, usually it's like 3. It's like, oh, if you pick this one, like these stats will go up. Oh, if you pick this one, these stats will go up, or something like that. So I feel like they understand that it's like, oh, maybe a lot of like overseas English, like non-Japanese people might play this game, so make it a little bit easier. Or it's just like oh, everyone can play, you know, something like that. But the only thing is that like, well, if you want to get the good scores and the good stats and stuff, you have to go through them every time, which is a little bit annoying, but like, what can you do? I mean, I guess it's nice if you understand the story.
Mission complete.
And at the end, it is cute. It is cute. Like at the end, when you do like the final, well, I don't even know what the heck. Like, I guess maybe it depends on whose plot is whose. But it's like, okay, if you get to the end, because you do also, it's almost like the original game too. The original game was all 2D, and it was just an idol raising sim. There was no rhythm game to that one. So literally, it was just like 2D, like live 2D models, and you'd go through like, oh, pick this day, you know, oh, do dance practice, upgrade your vocal stats. And there are like support cards. I guess kind of, well, I guess it is an Idol Master game. I was like, wait, they're both the same franchise. They're both the same franchise. Okay, this one would go really fast. Right? Hard Executioner. This one, right? No. Which one? This one. This one. This one. Oh, I forgot to switch. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Stop. I forgot to switch. But like in Idolmaster, you have like normal produce like characters with the costumes cards, and then you have like support cards, and the support cards, they have a story to them, which I appreciate. Like literally like Uma Musume, they kind of just took the same formula where it's like, oh, something happens, and I don't know if you're given a choice, but you get buffs depending on like, I guess, either a choice or just like they just give you buffs. And the art is very nice. But I want these outfits, okay? Like as much as support cards, oh my, it's like, oh my god, I got a SSR support card or whatever. But like, I wanted this outfit. But like, I wanted the outfit, so. And I mean, it is good if you want like the higher ranking stuff and stuff. But like at the end, okay, at the end of the story bits, it goes through the song, and they do like the number, like with the dances and stuff. But they give like flashbacks, I guess, to the story, which I guess is pretty cool if you could understand the story.
As quiet as a monster.
But see, I like just getting everyone's outfit. I mean, I can get I would like a good SSR outfit. Like that's literally where I'm at for what is it? Hey, first try! Talking about freaking Idol Master. Okay, we can do the other ones now. Look, see, this was a good strategy. See, I got a good brain in here sometimes. Go for the ones that's like, oh, I have these, whatchamacallit, these stabilizers. And look, take it, look at what happened. Like, I see people, it's like, oh, stabilizers don't do shit. Well, look at that. Proof, like, the 1% proof that it works sometimes. Okay, how the heck do you get these other things? Okay, Frostwalker. Okay, the Haven. What's the other 400? I don't think it's that, is it? No, it's Mystery's End. Oh, no. I don't think you can... Oh, wait. Wait, is it AD? Oh, you can. Oh, maybe we should do that then. Okay, AD. This one too? This one's for... I actually don't know. It's not a piece of him, but maybe they switched some up, and I don't know. I think AD is like the new one though, so I don't know what. Oh, maybe for the I don't know. I don't know. Okay, we'll do this then. I think I remember not liking this area though, but we're doing it. Do it for him. But I like getting all their outfits. I don't really care if it's like an SSR outfit, or they like start to like mismatch after getting all those SSR outfits. But like, look, after so many, like, I won't say so many years, because I don't know how long I've been playing. I don't know how long the other one's been up either. Like, how long has Million Live Theater Days been around? Like, I can't remember. I think they had a game before, but then they turned it into this one. And I like that one. They got some bops on there and some like songs where it's like, oh, this is like what an idol would sing. Like they got some like hard rock shit in there. Some crazy shit.
This is divine punishment. I feel amazing.
Oh, I was like, did we miss something?
On the move.
Feel the vibe.
But like at least in that game, I had more outfits to choose from, even though I am missing. I'll give them like the benefit of the doubt because I feel like they have way more characters than like than Shiny Colors. I think Cinderella Girls takes the cake for how many characters that they have. Like I'm impressed that they can actually design different, like they can actually get different designs for girls. Now granted, some of them I have to admit they do look a little bit more plain and forgettable, but like I feel like after having like 50 plus, I think Cinderella Girls has a lot. I think Cinderella Girls has too many. Like kind of like when I see girl groups like Luna. I don't know who else has so many. I think there might be a my friend was talking about this because it's like shit. Like, you know, I look at Luna, like I like the one song. I think they're going through something now because I think they lost a member. They lost a member or something. I can't remember, but like I look at Luna and I'm like 12 girls is too much in one group. So now, I mean, it's technically like a whole company and they have like the subgroups. So, and there's usually only like four or five or three, I feel like, in a subgroup. So it's not that bad. But I mean, in the whole agency, that's a lot. I mean, that's a lot of girls. That's a lot of employees. And also, I don't understand. I feel like there should be like age limit because there is a girl in Million Live who's like 11 years old, and I'm like, is there not a limit to you know, like an age limit? Like what happened to like the child labor laws or something? Although I think I don't know how old her bestie is. Her bestie, I forgot how old she is. I think her bestie's like 14, 13. And I'm also sitting there like, okay, is there not like a limit? Like most of these girls though are like, I want to say they're like the outliers, okay? They're like the outliers. There are the girls that somehow didn't age from the original Idol Master. That might be why I like this one more, because it's like, oh, they have the original, I think 13. There's 13 of them, right, in the anime. It's like, oh, they have the original 13 girls, and they have not aged, so I guess they're eternally, like, 15, 16, 17. And then some of the oldest, there's like 4 older girls. And I say that, it's like, they always mention, it's like, oh, they're so old. Even though, like, I think, what even is she? She's like 24. I think 24 is like the oldest person they have. And you call it that old? I guess maybe for an idol, but like... And I think she is one of my favorites. Cowdy. She has that one outfit though, where she was like wearing that military black and red stuff. That was pretty cool. I don't know what song it's for, and I don't have that outfit. But I have her, like... I have her purple dress. And I have her, like... I don't even know what kind of outfit this is. It's like a white... Kind of looks like a nurse outfit from, like, I don't know how long ago. And that one. But I like her voice. She has a very nice voice. She was also the voice of that girl. I don't know if anyone's played Caligula Effect 2. She was the voice of that. I don't want to say she was evil because she technically was just misunderstood, not evil. Also, that whole plot, I like how even the character, even that one guy in your party was like, you're telling me, like, the guy's whole evil plan was to, like, make the world how his, like, give his daughter an audience, so he, like, trapped everyone in Mobius. I think that's what it was called, Mobius.
This is divine punishment.
So he, like, trapped people there in Mobius. And then, and she was like, nah, I didn't want that, but, you know, like, they don't talk. And the guy was literally like, so you're saying this whole thing, this whole dumb, like, plot of, like, getting people stuck here was just because you couldn't talk to your daughter about stuff, like her problems and everything. And I'm sitting there like, oh my god, that's exactly what it is. Like, this whole game could have been avoided if he, like, listened to his daughter.
On the move.
Because she didn't want any of it. She wanted to die. Like, at the end, she wanted to die real bad.
That's enough.
Or at least the true ending. The other ending is kind of depressing, and I didn't want the trophy for it. I didn't want the trophy for doing that ending. Because that girl already had, like, a really crappy life. Like, no, I'd rather not murder her. Although I did appreciate her. Because, like, I mean, sometimes you like a bit of crazy. Especially if it's, like, semi-rational somehow crazy.
Melt away.
Good.
How was that?
Because I remember her in the first game where it's like, oh, you know, we're gonna blow up the world or whatever. Well, might as well go out with a bang, you know. And I'm like, you know what? She pretty cool.
Death to the blasphemous.
But that music's good. Probably they got all, like, the Hatsune Miku producers making the music. They got some bops in there. So I was going back to, like, the Project Sekai stuff, and I could not remember because the English or the global version actually does have some exclusive songs. So I had to go down this list, and unfortunately the wiki used to be, like, simple. It was a simpler time on this wiki before I guess all these songs got added.
Watch the floor.
But they literally gave me a thing, like, in the box on, like, the far right side, it would be EN exclusive, something like that. And now I just have to, now they don't tell me. So I'm like, oh no, don't do this to me, bro. Don't do this to me.
I will not allow you to.
So now I have to look at it like, oh, like, they have it on the other side. Because I guess there's, like, a lot of different servers now. Like, yeah, I get it. There's a Korean server. There's, I think, like, a, I don't know what other server there is. There's, like, maybe, like, Southeast.
I will cleanse this place.
Maybe, like, a Southeast Asian. Or, like, I forgot. There was, like, another one. I know there's a Korean server, at least. Maybe that was the one, but I'm not sure. And then global is just, like, I don't know, everybody else.
Into the light.
Perfectly done. It's cooking time.
I will not allow you.
Here. Watch the floor.
But I was, like, going through this list. Now I have to do it in the way where it's like, oh, date added. And then they put, like, oh, EN on the top. But it doesn't scroll down. So I have to remember which column I'm looking at. So it's like, oh, EN exclusive, date added. And then I have to look. It's like, oh, is it in the Japanese? Is it in the Japanese servers? No. Okay. And then I have to double check if I did it or not. So I'm like, I'm pretty sure none of these I didn't do. And there's only, like, there's not that many of them. But you know what? I can appreciate them being like, oh, here's some actual, like, server exclusive. Which is, I think, a lot of, I think there's a lot of, like, one producer. Because a lot of them are in English. So I'm trying to get back into it. I did do one because like now I have to go and it's like, oh, first of all, I had to download all that damn data with like 10 gigabytes of data. 10 gigabytes of data. And should I do? I'll do it one more time. How about that? We're already doing it like 3 times. And so then, you know, in the music shop, I haven't done this for Bandery. I probably should do it though. There's probably more data. I don't know how much space my iPad has anymore because a lot of this stuff is taking up so much space. Like I feel like FGO, both of them take up like, I don't know, 30, 40 gigs each at this point now. Like it's kind of ridiculous. And then you have like those other ones, you know, like I have both of them too. Although maybe I don't download the other stuff like on the English server, like the Project Sekai stuff. And then Bandery, I have not touched. I have not checked. I feel like they add songs the slowest.
This is your grade.
No chance.
And those songs are a little bit more difficult. Like even like maybe a 26. Like I feel I kind of give them like for at least the Hatsune Miku ones where it's like, oh okay, 20 like 23, 24 be like the equivalent of like a 7.5. 25 is like an 8 sometimes, depending on like, because sometimes they can add shit at the end where it's like, oh, you have to do this, or you have to like, I don't know, wiggle your finger a lot or something like that. Like give you a bunch of squigglies to do. 26, I feel like it's like an 8.5. There are some things, some of them are easy-ish. Maybe it's only easy, really, if you know the song. Because a couple of them I did do. Like, I forgot which ones they were. But they were like ones that are really well-known. Ones that you'd know. Like, I think Senbon Sakura was one. I think maybe Hibikase was one too, but I like that song, so I was like, that's not so bad. Odo was one too, which wasn't too bad either. Maybe because it had like a specific like, it's like, oh, you know what? It's like an easy song to get into. It's like, oh shit, you know, this kind of slaps.
We can do it.
Some of them are too fast for me. Some of them I don't even know. Like heck, some 25s are freaking hard for me because they have like bits in the rhythm or whatever that just don't make no sense sometimes.
Impudent bastard. Out of my way! Death to the black impudent bastard.
It's kind of the same with Bandery where it's like, oh, the 25, 23, 24 range is like easy. And then 25s can be a little bit iffy, but they're usually not too bad. And then 26s are like, 26s for Bandery. Some of them are decent. Most of them I feel like are actually really hard for me at least. Like I have a couple of them on there and it's not too terrible. Like it's not great, but it's not like too bad, I guess. Cause you know, like I know everyone's like, oh, you know, like when everyone played Love Live. Also, I think Love Live, I don't know if did the servers go down? Was it like an end of service? Did it go out of service? I feel like one of these Love Live games like ended service. Maybe. But then they also add like, didn't they also have like a new Love Live game that had like everybody? And I mean like the Sunshine Girls too. Not Sunshine, what's the other one? They had a new one. What was the new one? Shoot, I forgot the new group or whatever. They included them too. but I think they put it under a different name. And I actually liked that game. Even though that one was easy. Like, that one, like, I played the original. Not the, I guess maybe not the original, but it was going on for a really long time. Well, like, you know the ones where it's like you had, like, it like went in like a weird semicircle. And you had to like press the buttons like that. Kind of like Ensemble Stars, but like a little bit different. Maybe they're made by the same company. Actually, yeah, that might explain. They might be made by the same company. Oh, who just... Oh, I thought someone just went down. I actually kind of like the story in that one, though. I'm not gonna lie. For the, I forgot what it was called. The Nijigasaki girls. That one? I forgot what that one was called. I actually kind of like the story until, I guess, like, I don't know, chapter... I have no idea. When they introduced, like, those new girls or whatever, they kind of lost me there. But apparently, I was looking, I don't even know where it was. It was either on Steam or somewhere else. But I saw that there was gonna be, like, a visual novel. I don't think it's supposed to be, like, a gay visual novel. Oh, we did this one, right? Again, obstructor. Okay. 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 Like, I don't think it's supposed to be, like, a Yuri visual novel, but... I mean, let's be real. Like, even the games itself and, like, the anime and all the love lives, and they kind of, They bait us. All the Yuri fans, they get jabaited. They get baited so much. With some of them. Or most of them, because... I mean, look, I think it's like, oh, you go to an all-girls school, You go to an all-girls school? But it's weird because, like, I think I guess because they named her, the way they named her is so funny to me. I think they had, like, a community consensus on what to name her, like a poll or something, and so they just call her you, which... kind of, it fits in the English because yo, like yo that looks like you doesn't really make as much sense to me. I have 12 of these. First try again. Look at this. Look at this. You gotta believe, okay? You gotta believe. Like, shit, if I get them all today, oh, that'd be great. That'd be great. Like, I would rather go through the Sigma sector, because the Sigma sector, I feel like, takes less time than going through that level to get whatever these things are for Sharon. I don't even know if I have, you need like 60 something something. And they added new stuff too, so it's like, oh, you can get his new set or whatever. And I'm prepared. I think I have space. And he's like, real quick, I think I have space.
I will not be afraid.
Where's the, oh, maybe the list. Look, I have one slot. One slot just for him. Yeah, yes, totally just for him.
Humanity is very weak.
What the heck was I even? Oh, I was researching this thing. Okay, we can do one or the other. Doesn't really matter, but... forgot what I was looking for. Oh, maybe like all of them? Like, hello, can I just see which one? Oh, there was an all button. Like, can I just see which ones are like, okay, we have one. I think you can do more than 5. I think you can do 7. So if I do both of her pieces, if I manage to get enough for both of her pieces, and then his whatever, his DNA, that's enough. That's enough. What is this? Oh. Oh, they also added this thing you can do to your reactors. Reactor option enhancement? Oh, you mean like... Well, let's test it on something. Oh! See, I read this in the update notes and it made no sense to me. It made no sense to me. See, I'm a learner by doing, not really by reading. I'm a visual learner, so I learn by doing. So I see. Well, look, like now I see. Now I see how it's supposed to work. Wow, you need a lot of those, but I guess it's easy to make them if you just keep dismantling these. That's where you get them, right? You dismantle these things. So does that mean... Oh. Maybe it starts to cost more. Like, you know when it's like, oh, when you keep re-rolling and the cost goes up? Options closer to the minimum value are considered more valuable? Wait, options closer to the minimum value? Huh? But this is the one I'm using right now. So, I mean, I would like for this one to go up. Although, she's already okay. Well, let's see. I mean, it's not like it can go down, can it? What did that just do? Oh, see, look, now it's costing a little bit more. Oh. Oh, I think it just goes up. Oh, that would suck if it could go down unintentionally. Like a freaking fusion accident. Oh. Look, I can make it gold then. Oh, look at this. I love this. Is there a limit? Or can you just max it out? Oh, oh my God. I love it. I love it. Okay, let me see. Let me see. So she has 20 seconds. Look, see the the duration. See, how come I don't know what the difference is. I don't know what I was doing. Or maybe I don't know. I actually do not understand why. Because there was like a time where I could get it like 20, like 20 seconds, 1 second. But then the duration would also be, so maybe am I missing something? Did I do something wrong here? And not like it changed anything, honestly. But look, we like gold numbers, so. Look, now I can fix up anybody. Well, I like that. I like that. So it's like, oh, now you can get like a kind of semi-shitty one and make it good. Okay, so what were we going for next? I got his blueprint. Literally anything else. I think this thing, Frostwalker. The Haven. Okay, we need to do that one. I think that was the one that I wanted to do until I saw. I was like, oh, 400. They give you like 2 every time at least. Okay, we need this one. Yeah. Oops, I forgot to switch. That's okay. I mean, heck, now, okay, it might be a little... Also, I was looking for... I feel like they made the, reactor farm I don't want to say worse, just because like if you know it's in a certain location, because I feel like they don't drop a lot.
HQ here.
Like they don't drop as
Commence
much.
mission to recapture the Haven.
Bastards.
Perfectly done. Flame on. That's a nice burn.
But I guess I think I was trying to, is this new? I don't remember that.
Do not fall.
Pumping time.
Will not fail.
Looks like we're done. Perfectly done.
What the heck was I even saying? I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, but there was like a... Okay, I was talking about this is the weird, like, Love Live visual novel. And I think it takes place after the events of the mobile game, maybe? Because it does include, like, those two new girls. Those two new girls. But apparently, like, you loses their memory.
Face the flames.
And I guess I want to say it's not a dating sim, but like at the same time, I feel it's giving dating sim. Oh, what the hell? It's pretty expensive though. I'm like, no, it's always it's the ones with the voice acting. The ones with voice acting. I don't understand. This one goes on sale and it's still not cheap enough. It's like as much as a normal, like a full price game nowadays, like $70. And as much as I would like to read it and or like, yeah, I guess read it, listen to it, I don't know. Like it's too expensive for me. It's too expensive. There was this one Korean one that was kind of interesting,
Death to the blasphemous.
where it was like a woman pretending to be a man, but she's like a detective or something. I forgot what the plot was though. I know she was a detective-ish, like PI, or as PI as you can get. I forgot what time period. It took place in like the I guess like the feudal era, I guess. Like pretty old.
Face the flames.
And I think either she was looking, it was like one of those plots where it was like, oh, I'm looking for the man who killed my father or something like that. I think it was something like that. Or oh yeah, it's true. Yeah, it was like, oh, she had to be a man, so I guess she doesn't become a target for, I guess, whoever killed her dad. But then I guess along the way she like meets, I know there was like a girl who was like really extroverted, really loud, kind of. There's no voice acting, but the way she's always like kind of aggressive, you know, or whatever. And then I forgot what she was, but essentially she was just like, hey yo, can I live here and help you out? And yeah, they're all like, what? Okay, I guess. Because, like, she was sus, but she wasn't exactly, like, a bad person, you know? Where it's like, oh, she's obviously running away from something, but, man, it's alright, as long as she doesn't get in my way too much. And then there was, like a police officer girl. I say police officer, but it's, like, old. It's, like, old, she kind of looked like a samurai kind of girl. You know, with, like, black hair. Kind of, like, a little bit aloof, expressionless.
Underestimated them.
And then there was like the there were two other girls. One was like a ninja. As close as you can get to a ninja, like a thief ninja girl. And then there was like a merchant lady who was kind of like, she was giving off big ara energy. And she was a little bit, she did seem kind of crazy, but like, I don't know. I mean, I guess she was crazy because there was an ending that was a little bit whack. But that one's pretty good. They don't make a lot of them anymore. Like, no, not that, now that Flowers is like finished. They managed to friggin' finish that shit. And I don't want to finish it because it's like after you see like the good one, like the one filler, the filler episode was like the best one, and now I'm like I can't read anything else anymore. I feel like I'm gonna get ruined. It's like this couple right here, cinnamon rolls, the both of them. Like their story was very sweet. Although it didn't really, to me, it didn't really make any sense where it's like, oh, when did she learn? Or when did she figure out her damn feelings? It wasn't quite clear. Because the way that she did it was like she wrote in her notebook what she likes and she just wrote her name, like the other girl's name in it. And I'm sitting there like, since when? Since when? Like, I don't understand. Maybe I missed it. But it was very sweet. I think maybe one of the reasons it's like, oh, because she becomes like a doting. She was like very emotionless and kind of very aloof. Like only thinking about ballet and singing, I guess. But she had a condition and I can't remember what it was. She had like a condition and like that's why she got sent to this like private like Christian girl school. Was that she had this condition, and I think I googled it and it was a real thing. Maybe it's like very rare or something. It was kind of like, what do they call it? Like Alice in Wonderland
Mission complete.
syndrome,
Well done.
where certain objects would appear like either larger or smaller or something. Like for some reason, I don't really know why. It might have been due to like, I don't know. She had some, I forgot her backstory, but essentially like I think either that or she thought she was like abandoned by her parents because they kind of just dumped her there to try to get better. I don't really understand how that would work, but sure, whatever. They sent her there to like get better or to, I don't know, fix her disability or something like that. I don't know if it gets fixed. They don't really go into detail, so
Impudent bastard.
I guess maybe not to make it so long.
HQ here.
Because I feel like there's like big plot holes. You know what? Now that I think about it, yeah, it's nice and everything, but it's like, you know what? Now that I realize, it's like, how the heck did she, like, we don't even know if she got better at the end. Like, oh, did she find this, did she find a girlfriend? Yes, she did find a girlfriend. But did she, did she get help for her condition or whatever? Did her condition just magically go away because of love or something like that? I don't know. They don't explain. And it's also very sweet because the I guess the main character for that chapter, she was in the previous chapter before as like the kind of mysterious like girl or whatever. You had to solve a puzzle or something for her to like get a clue on something. But she's in a wheelchair, and the whole beginning of the plot was that she lived by her. She used to have like a roommate, because I forgot what the whole point of this school was. I feel like it was meant to kind of be like literally everyone in this damn school like a closeted lesbian or something. But I think they had like I think the reason I remember the main reason that the main girl in the first game she wanted to go there was that they put you in these groups, or like they give you roommates essentially, and it's like to kind of grow closer as friends, because she didn't really have a lot of friends, so she thought that this program or the way that they did things there would like, you know, help her like make some friends, I guess. And I guess maybe it works a little bit too well, because I feel like a lot of the girls who room with each other, gay. And there ain't nothing wrong with it, even though I think this sister knows. I think this sister, she knows what's going on, but she doesn't really care. She doesn't really care. Like heck for that route, for the filler episode, they usually, okay, in the game, they give you two different like routes that you can go depending on your answers. Now, obviously, there's like a true love interest route, but there's also like the side, like maybe not so true, but like, you know, sub story different lover route. And that sister was technically one of them, but I think the girl gets rejected. So, because I think she knows, like, miss,
It is time for your judgment.
it cannot be. But essentially, the girl in the wheelchair, she's supposed to get her roomie left, I think, and then she was like fine on her own. I think she was like kind of semi self-sustaining, but then of course the new girl was like, oh yeah, or no, like the not the, well, I was gonna call her a nurse. No, the sister was like, oh yeah, you're gonna get a new roommate starting whatever, and she's like, oh, I don't want a new roommate or whatever. And it's like, nah, you're probably gonna like it, maybe. And I guess she was taught, the ballerina girl was kind of taught how to like take care of some of her needs, you know, like oh, she needs to I don't think she needs to dress her, but taking her to places, she has to like carry her bridal style. And she was like, yeah, all right, I'll do it. Fine, whatever. And I don't really understand. See, that's the thing about this damn thing, is that I feel like they left a lot out in that I don't really understand when she started to catch the feelings. I don't know when she started to catch the feelings. But at the end, she's just like, oh, you know, she writes down the things that she likes in her notebook or whatever, because she's very bad at expressing herself. I guess until they do the talk, and then they're like, oh, I like you too, or whatever the fuck, and then they kiss. You know, very nice stuff, but it doesn't really go into like, but why? But why? But you know what? It's very nice because she turns out to be like the most doting girlfriend I ever done seen in fiction. I don't know if that's just me. I don't know if that's like, I don't know if her girl being in a wheelchair is part of it, but she would do anything for her at the end. She's like, oh, babe, you want like another whole another slice of cake? Here, I'll feed it to you or whatever. Say, stuff like that. Best girl, though. She is best girl. Wait, who is this? Which one is this? Oh, did it just say gluttony? I have to fight gluttony? Oh, no. Oh, wait, I think I can go for both of them. Both of them, right? Frostwalker. Okay. I would rather Frostwalker than gluttony.
I am analyzing the void paradox.
And because I read that one before the rest of them, and I'm like, no, this couple right here, OTP. OTP. They are both cinnamon rolls. This girl right here, she's a very lovely girl. And she is lucky to have her fictional waifu. It was very cute. And then it ruined me because I didn't really care for the other girl. So now I'm sad because it's like I'd like to finish it, but I don't care for this couple, and I don't really care for the main couple of all things. Like shit, I'm just there for the side couple. Like, you know, there was this show on Netflix. Oh no.
We will not fail.
There was a show on Netflix. I forgot what it was called, Nevertheless or something. And I was looking up, cause I was curious, you know, I'm like, hey, yo, do any of these damn K-dramas have any lesbians in them? Anything, you know? Oh, I have two. Okay, maybe we can do, here, we'll do normal, and then if we get to the last four, I'll use these two, and then these two, and then see what happens. So we'll do two, and two. There really hasn't been anything. anything. I mean, there's like a couple new, there's like manga, but I was like, no, like the visual, I wanted to get back into visual novels. Even though now they're so expensive.
As quiet as a monster.
There was like that one game, Class of '09 or something, or Class of '99, Class of something. And I thought that one was gay. you put a girl in the whatever banner, and I keep thinking it's gay. No, but it did seem interesting because it got all those overwhelmingly positive reviews. But apparently, you know, you play as like a not so great person, I guess. And I don't really like playing as a not so great person. Like there was that game Fairy Fencer. And this was like the original, not like what it became, because like it got re-released as like a strategy game. But if you've played, I guess if you've ever played like the beginning Neptunia game, it kind of played like that, where it's like, oh, you have like your X combos, your X 3-hit combos, your squares, and you can like tap them and they do like an attack or something. I kind of liked that system. It was like a mix between like the old Neptunia and like the new Neptunia, because I remember you can move, like when it's your turn you can move and stuff, and then you can like do button combinations like X X X, square square square, square X, triangle, whatever. But then they turned it into like a strategy game. But in the original game, the main guy, Fang, he is like he's like extra lazy. I thought Neptune in the original Neptunia was kind of lazy. No, he brings it extra for some reason. I can't really understand. And it doesn't take, okay, get this. It pulls a Bravely Default on you, where it's like, oh, he realizes he messed up, and then somehow he gains the ability to go back in time or something. And so he's like, yeah, let's go back in time so I can, you know, like fix my fuck up. Because what happened was that there was like this, I can't remember, but there was like an evil corporate company or something. It seems kind of dumb, but that's what I feel like they were. It was like a weird company, like evil group, whatever. And there was like this cool looking like swordsman dude in it. And Fang kills him, and then he realizes that there was a girl looking for her brother or whatever, and she like name drops him, like, oh, I'm looking for this guy, and he's like, oh my god, I killed him, and like now look, she's never gonna see him again. And that's like, I guess when he realized it, like, you know, that's like when it triggers the like the character development. But I feel like that happened kind of late. And then you have to go through the whole like damn thing again with this stupid shit. Like everyone forgot, and he's like, oh no. Like you have to meet all your party members again. Like you essentially have to play the game again. Like why?
Death to the corrupt.
Oh, I have to look up which number this is. Can't I? I can use another one. Not that I can use another one. I have extra, right? They just gave me like, oh, like a stabilizer, something.
This is divine punishment. As quiet as a monster.
But there's like all this Yuri manga now. No, my friend and I have not been keeping up, but there was like that one where it was like, oh, the guy I was interested in wasn't a guy at all. And I don't know where their relationship went, whatever. I know that they kissed though. So that's great, like 200 chapters in, but I guess the chapters are really short, so. mean, there was that one. I was like, I read the whole thing. I spammed it. No, what was the thing? I binged it, and then I took a break from it after a while because I don't really remember why. And then it's like, oh shoot, yeah, I remember that. And then I go back to it, and I'm like, what the heck is even happening? There's that one my friend and I talks about. There was this one that I thought was gonna be gay, but it's not. She's like real straight, real straight. I forgot what was it called. It was like the Empress's Attendant. And at the beginning, it totally could have been. Let's see, which... Seven. Oh, consumable. I'm getting all kinds of confused. 7. We'll get 2. Oh, when did I get... I think this was from the other event, right? Like the one before. But I didn't know what to do with it. I might as well just use it for something. I don't know. I can just take this one, I guess. Just to clean out the clutter. See, look, I have 12 of them. I am ready. Do I have a build in mind? No. Probably what they were going for, skill range and duration, maybe. I don't know what his, you know what? Maybe I should check. Let's see what his, I think they gave him new modules, right? Change to create flame zones after moving a certain distance. Change to fire flames forward while moving quickly. Huh? What does that mean? What does that mean? Now applies an additional... I guess maybe it depends on what skill it doesn't really tell me, though. Like, oh, this changes to this. Now applies an additional effect when attacking enemies afflicted with burn. Changed to a fire meatball without generating a flame zone. Change to generate Chef's Touch when attacking or defeating enemies with burn and deal damage by targeting the enemy. I need like one of those. I need like one of those, you know, like those Neo things where it's like, oh, what does this skill look like? And they show you like a little video clip of it. I mean, this one seems interesting. I would like to know what it looked like. So maybe I can get it by... I don't know how many I have, though. I feel like I got rid of a lot. We can try to combine and see what the fuck.
Welcome. You're here for
I mean, there's that one. I mean, I guess there's a couple. There are a couple of them. I'm not gonna lie. There are a few like Yuri manga out there, but they never get updated. Never. I don't think I use this one. This one I have multiple. This one I don't use. This one I already have. This one I guess I can keep one because I can't remember if I have. MP heal increases weak point damage and... Okay, no, I don't really want that one. That one, okay, we have one already. This one we have one. Maybe I'll keep this one. This one I have. This one I have. Maybe I'll keep one of those. I think this one I have on him already. This one I have. This one I have. This one is new, so I don't think I'm going to get rid of that one. This one I have. This one I have. Oh, that's okay. These things never get updated. I feel like I read so much stuff that they kind of start blending together. It's like, oh, girl gets yeeted into novel or something, and then it's like, oh, she's the villainess. She's like the one who dies or whatever the heck, you know. Some of them are kind of interesting. Some of them kind of overlap. Some of them, yeah, it's true. Some of them kind of overlap. Where there was this one that I kind of liked, but then I can't really understand though, because it's like I can't really. Maybe I have to reread it from the beginning. And the art is okay. Like it's not like super duper detailed and stuff. It does seem kind of like rough, just a little bit. It's not terrible, but it's not like sometimes if you see other ones and you're like, oh my god, this one's like meh, you know. But it was a girl. I think she died. They all kind of, as I said, they blend together. It's like, oh, she died, and then you have to do this one 3 more times. Like she died, but apparently she was already in a world where like I don't know if they had like the like the system things where it's like, oh, here's a quest so you can gain, I don't even know, gain like fame, gain love. I don't know what the heck. It's this one, right? Yeah. Or something like that. Like they get all these other, other bonuses and stuff. And she like she had all the past life things, and then like, but she was in like a totally different like universe, but she like the people that were in it were like the same as hers. So like her dad kind of looked like her dad. Like he had like the same kind of like look.
Mission to recapture the haven.
But like you see in the flashbacks that her dad had brown hair and this guy is like blonde, and he was like the king of like a thing. And I kind of felt bad because she was like, I know people in the comments were like, why is she comparing them to people who aren't there anymore? Like, oh, love them now and not like feel sad or whatever. Like, stop comparing them to your old life or something like that. And I'm like, oh, I kind of get it. But I guess when people look so similar to your past life or whatever, and you're like, oh, this person's good, I'm gonna help them. Oh, this person's kind of sus or whatever. I've got to watch out for him or whatever. And she was like OP or whatever. Yeah, she was OP. Her brother was kind of OP too. Like he had all this whatever magic. She had whatever magic. And I forgot, like the dad was, he like left the wife and he got all depressed. And he was like one of those dads where it was like, oh, he, like the wife, I don't think the wife died. I think that was like where it stopped, where it was like, oh my god, your mom was alive this whole time or whatever the heck. Because like they kind of implied that she was not there anymore. But then all of a sudden she shows up. And it's like, nah, they got like a divorce or something, but they didn't want to tell her.
Out of my way!
Well, like there's that one. There was the one Inso's Law. I feel like it's getting kind of long though. Like they're kind of adding extra stuff just to add extra stuff. Maybe because they don't know. I mean, I think it's based off a novel, so I don't know if it just happens in the novel too. See, I don't know if it happens in the novel, but like we're at this part where her bestie like lost her memory somehow, and I'm sitting here like, dude, this could have ended like, it's like chapter 200 something. There's a lot of chapters. Like I feel like it could have ended like after all the other craziness happened, and then I don't know, maybe because they don't know, they wanted to be a mystery as to who she's gonna end up with or something. I don't know. because like she's dating a guy right now, but she's kind of iffy on dating him. Not that she doesn't like him, but I don't really know why. But she's dating the bestie's brother, I think. But then the bestie like lost it. Like she's like the main heroine of this book and like of this web novel, and she lost her memory somehow. I didn't really go into the details. I'm sitting there like, what the fuck happened? Like, what the hell? Like, they had all this extra stuff to deal with. Oh, she gets bullied or whatever. But she gets bullied all the damn time because she's friends with like a bunch of hot dudes.
Here goes. Ascending.
And like, oh, people hate her because people hate her because what, she's like supposedly plain looking and she's hanging out with all these hot guys or whatever the fuck. Like, I don't really understand the culture, or I guess it's just, I feel like it's just in all drama, like all school drama or whatever. It's like, oh, how can you hang out with, how can you be on the same level as them? You're not as pretty, you're not as smart, you're not as athletic. I don't really understand it. And I mean, I guess it causes some good drama, but like if they started using it like all the damn time. But I guess she kind of like, I kind of appreciate the growth that she went through, because it's like, oh, at first she kind of figured they were all characters in a novel, so she was kind of like iffy on the whole thing. Because I don't really understand how the parents, like how the heck did the parents get like brainwashed into like, oh yeah, you know, your childhood friends with the person next door that, you know, is like a novel heroine. Like how the heck do they not remember who their next door neighbor was? Like, I was like, oh, that's not who. Like, do you not remember who was next door before? Like, that's the one part that's like, how the heck do you not remember? I think they should do like, maybe because they want an ending where it's like, okay, so there's like, okay, there is drama though, besides the whole bullying the main girl just because she's like hanging out with these people, and it's like, oh, she's not as attractive, or there's nothing good about her, we don't understand why you hang out with her or whatever every time. But there is a thing that somehow at like someday, like a certain month or something, she like goes back to her own world and they all forget about her. Now that is sad. That is drama where it's like, oh, you know, like, oh, you forget about her every time she leaves, which is sad because she remembers all of them. And since I guess she didn't really have any other friends, like, is that why it kind of hurts more? Because they were like literally the only friends that she had. And I guess she got used to like all of them protecting her because they got status and stuff.
This one's for you.
Because there was that one part where she went back and there was like a guy who would like give her drinks from the vending machine, and then he would be, and then of course he did that thing, I guess, like stereotypical, you know, like, oh, you want to go out or whatever sometime, and she's like, oh no, that's fine, I'm good. And he's like, oh, what the hell, I did all this nice stuff, I gave you all these drinks or whatever, you don't want to spare any time or whatever. And she didn't know how to freaking handle it. Like, I wouldn't either. Like, what the fuck. And I forgot how she got out of that. Maybe she just ran away, or maybe she said something weird and then it just kind of like turned him off a little bit, and then she ran away. But I think it's kind of sad. Like, even one of the guys, he had to like put sticky notes to try to remember her. And even with the sticky notes, it is sad. Even with the sticky notes, he's like, who the heck is this? So they must have been important if they wrote them down. Like, even with the damn sticky notes, they forget. Like, that's sad. That's like, oh, I wrote this name, but I can't remember who it belongs to. They must have been kind of important though, because it looks kind of familiar. Oh well. Like, that's sad, being forgotten by all these, like, all your friends that you've known apparently since middle school. It is true. She spent like most of her childhood, not her adolescence at least, in this random novel world. I feel like they could end it on something like that. Like, she goes back
Mission complete.
And
Well
either they do the thing where somehow they end up crossing over, like they cross over to this side. Sounds kind of stupid. They could totally do that if they really wanted to do like weird magic-y shit. Look, it's happened before. I've been reading 2 of these damn novels where essentially it's like someone who gets yeeted into something else, but then it doesn't really explain how they got like to the normal world. I think I pressed the wrong button. Like they don't really explain how that happens. Like there was this one. It was a yaoi. It was a yaoi. There was Yuri in it though. Of course, the side couple. The side couple was the Yuri one that I was rooting for. But like I guess the main couple, even though it was a little bit strange, it was. Oh, did I not get the right one? Oh shoot, no. Okay, I did. I have 4. I got one of those things. Here, maybe we'll just do it twice and then see.
I am analyzing the void
It did seem
paradox.
kind of strange because it was pretty obvious that the main dude was straight and he felt really uncomfortable with like the guys like kind of coming on to him a little strong, and he was a little bit weird about it. But then it was strange that at the end he was like, nah man, I love you, or whatever the fuck. Like I don't know when that happened. I mean, I guess he was he was like really against it like the entire time. You know, he felt like kind of uncomfortable being like touched by them, kissed by them, whatever. Well, okay, I get it. Like you need to end it, then just find a way, no matter how abrupt it is. Find a way, I guess. But at the end, essentially what happened is that he played a character that was supposed to die, and he had like of course there's like magic and shit. He was supposed to be like, I forgot. Hold on, I fucked up. But he was like, if he was yeeted into his sister's dating sim. I think that's literally what it was called. Not yeeted. I wish, like, oh, yeeted into my sister's dating sim. No, it was something called like stuck in my sister's dating sim or something. And he was like I guess he was kind of like a main antagonist person, or he was supposed to be, but he got yeeted into this visual novel dating sim as like the evil guy or whatever, the guy who's supposed to die at the end or something like that. And he's like, oh shit, because he played it too. I forgot how it happened. I think what happened was that he finished it, I think he finished it, and then he was gonna give it back to his sister, or he accidentally deleted his sister's save or something, one of those things, and I don't know what he was doing, but he wanted to go back, and he hit his head, like he tripped. It sounds kind of dumb, but he tripped and fell, and then somehow he ended up, he got yeeted into the game, but he was like not the main character. The main character was like the blonde girl, the girl who was who turned gay, lesbian. But he ended up being the I guess one of the villains in it, and he dies young, something like that. You know, he was like a bad boy. His family didn't really care about him because he had no magic or something like that. And it's like, of course, and that he understood where it's like, oh, with parents and family like this, you know, of course he's gonna end up evil and whatever. And so he's trying to, like, I guess play the game. He's just like, okay, we need to get to, you know, I just need to survive. I just need to, you know, not, like, I don't even know, literally not die until, I guess, the end of the game. Because that's how he figured he would go home. Oh, that's how he figured he would go home, I think. Either that, or there was like he heard a story about like a stone that could grant wishes or something like that, and he's like, oh, where is it? I'd like to, you know, leave. Leave, get out of here, because I don't want to die. And this is some crazy stuff. And no. And the story goes on, and then he came up with they came up with the excuse like, oh, there was like a big ass magic explosion and he lost his memory. Like that was when he entered, like when the main dude entered the guy's body essentially, and they're like, oh, he got amnesia from it. Oh. And so like the main, I guess, love interest was the one who caused the explosion, because he did it was one of those tropes where it was like, oh, he was nice to me or whatever. He gave me, I don't even know what he did. He was like very nice. He gave me, I don't even know, like a sandwich or something, and he tried to make sure he was okay. Hey, I got it. I'm talking about like gay, not even, I guess so, yeah, like gay manhwas that I read. But he caused this explosion and he lost his memory, so of course he's kind of weird and a little bit sus. He does do something that's kind of not okay to him, so that's also one of the other things where it's like I don't understand how he ended up with him in the first place, because it's a little bit sketchy, it's a little bit iffy. And I'm also like, oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, I don't really like. I was reading it and I was like, I feel like he's not really like. I can understand. It's kind of like at this point, it's kind of like they're both gay for him. Like the prince guy is gay for him, and then like of course like the duke guy, like the childhood friend or whatever, is gay for him too, because he was nice and very caring and stuff. But like, it's true though. I'm reading it and I'm like, he doesn't seem very like. There's no realization like, oh damn, I like so much. No, he was literally just so focused on going home. He does not care. Oh right, the bio lab. Okay, I'm gonna switch, and then hopefully I remember to switch back. Although I do think that the interesting thing, because I was wondering, I was looking for it. I was like, it says this is a, like, it was under the Yuri tag. It was under the, GL tag. And I was like, where is it? Where is it? It's this one, yeah. But apparently what happened was that they went to a party and he pretended to be a girl. I forgot why. I think it's just so he doesn't get, I think it's maybe just so he doesn't get recognized and bullied or something like that. It's kind of dumb, but the main prince dude was supposed to meet like the heroine of the game, like the blonde girl or whatever, at this party, and then they fall in love at first sight or something like that, you know. But unfortunately, he ran into the guy, like the main character, the prince guy. They ran into each other, and that's how he kind of got gay for him. Although he didn't realize it was a guy at first, but he was open to it. He was like, oh, you were pretending to be that girl? All right, whatever. And then there was this other dude. I feel bad. He had like little to no screen time at all. Like he was like the night dude. He was like, I wouldn't say he was a furry, but he said that he did have like wolf blood. It's like one of those things where it's like, no, we're not furries in the traditional sense, and we don't have wolf ears anymore or tails, but we got wolf blood. I'm like, okay, so it's like they're trying so hard to not be furries, but like, okay, it's like half furry. And he was like, I liked him with his long hair. Like, let's be real. He looked good with his long hair. He like, of course, main character dude saved him from something. I don't really. Oh yeah, he was like captured. His sister died, I think. And then he was captured and all that stuff. And he was probably like gonna be sold off and stuff like that. And he's like, no, I'm gonna help this guy. And I think that's when he ended up falling in love with. He fell in love with him. But he doesn't get a lot of screen time, and everyone was rooting for him. I was like, you know what? He seems the nicest. He's not creepy and he's not obsessive. Like literally the only two other dudes. But the way that this ended, though, it was so abrupt and random. So, like, the guy, the Duke guy, the creepy guy, I forgot what happened. Like, the prince's brother, like, kidnaps the dude, and he holds him hostage, and they're all looking for him, because they're like, oh my god, what the hell? Where is he? He got kidnapped. And so he, like, holding him hostage on top of this bell tower, and then he stabs him, like, the younger prince, I guess, stabs him in the leg, and then he pushes both of them off this big ass tower, off this building, and they're like, oh my god, oh my god. But then he gets saved by the night guy, and they're like, oh my, and I forgot, oh yeah, the other guy died, he fell, he died, whatever. And then the creeper guy shows up, and he's like, oh my god, he's bleeding, and he doesn't understand why. And he goes crazy because he has all this, he has like a curse, because of course all like the mysterious brooding dudes have like a curse on them or something. And he's like about to turn into this creature or whatever. But then I forgot what happens, but it's, you know, like the weird, like the power of love saves the day, where he's like, you know, oh hey yo, it's me, I'm okay for now, or whatever. And then he like comes back to his senses, and he's like, okay, I'm gonna die now, bye. And then he actually goes back. And you know what the funny thing is about this it's not a visual novel, this manhwa is. The funny thing is that the sister also got yeeted. She got yeeted into the you know, like the night guy. Yeah, she got yeeted into the sister's body, like the one that died. And so she was trying, she wanted to stay. She was like, oh my god, it's Prince so-and-so, he's so hot, he's whatever. And then she's like confused, like as you would be, where it's like all of a sudden, like the prince guy starts being all like really close to him, and she's sitting there like, what the heck did you do? Like he's not, like he's supposed to be with the other girl, like what did you do? And he's like, I don't know what I did, it was unintentional, whatever it was. And so then he ropes her into trying to go home, and their hypothesis was this, and her hypothesis was essentially like, oh, we have to beat the game to go home, which technically was done because he died. It doesn't really explain how the sister came back after that. Because I guess when they realize that they're both stuck in there, it's like, shit, our bodies are just lying. It's so dumb. It's like, oh shit, our bodies are lying at home. Like, what the hell? What the hell? That was actually kind of goofy. And I'm like, well, you know what? Yeah, what does happen with something like that? But no, he dies in the game, I guess. He dies in the game, and then he comes back, and I guess they don't have any memory, which makes sense. It's like one of those things where it's like, oh damn, that was a trippy ass dream or whatever. But then somehow the creeper guy comes back into this world, and then he remembers him. He's like, oh my god, it's you. And everyone in the comments is like, since when did they actually like each other? No. And I'm like, it's true. Everyone was rooting for the night guy, the furry night dude. Everyone, and I was like, you know what, he seems the most normal, so I can see you get like the obsessed guy, the obsessed prince dude, or the creeper, and he ended up with the creeper, and I'm sitting there also like, okay. I mean, I guess it's so abrupt, first of all, where it's like, oh my god, he came to this world, and they found each other, so nice, and I'm sitting here like, how? Like, how did someone, you know how some people do like the weird like reincarnation thing or something, like some Kanazuki no Miko shit, like, oh, they find each other and they're like, oh my god, it's you, my soulmate, or something like that. But he looked exactly the same too, so I don't know what they Like, I mean, they could have made it a little bit more mysterious or something. Like, they made him look exactly the same. So, like, no weird spirit hopping or anything. Like, it literally was that guy who yeeted himself into the normal world and was like, oh, hi, you know, do you remember me? And he's like, oh my god, I do. And then they kiss, I guess. And it is kind of strange because there was also, see, like, okay, the lesbians were the ones that got, like, reincarnated somehow. Like, they didn't remember shit, but they looked exactly alike. Like, in their game counterparts. It was, like, his cousin. It was his cousin and the, his cousin in the game, not the, because I guess his cousin in the game was supposed to be, like, the villainess, but he was trying to, like, stop her from being a villainess. I think that was why they were kind of close. Because he was trying really hard not to get her to go down the evil route or whatever. And so she became a lesbian. Is that, I guess that's as best as you can get. She became a lesbian. And they were there and I was just sitting there confused. Because I'm like, how did they get there? And they don't remember anything. So how the heck did this one dude... Also, the prince guy and the other guy was nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. So I don't know what happened to him. I don't know. Maybe his feelings weren't enough. Like, it would have been nice to, like, maybe he'd bump into all of them, maybe. But then I don't know. I don't know how you would end something like that. I mean, it was kind of weird because he already was, like, a little bit iffy on the feelings. Because, like, I mean, the prince guy did admit his feelings, and he kissed. Because I think the whole drama with the cousin was that she was engaged to the prince guy, but, like, you know, as per whatever visual novel otome game standards, he fell in love with, like, the main heroine, the blonde girl. And she still kind of felt something. Like, they were engaged for a little bit, but then I guess she realized that, you know, he didn't like her the same way. And I guess she kind of let him go, but she was still holding some feelings. But that was, like, the most random shit. Although it was funny that the sister actually was... See, that was unique. That was, like, the one thing about this was that the siblings were in it together. Like, that's what made it interesting. Although it was okay. It was an okay story. It was alright. I mean... What even is another one I'm reading? Oh, there was, like, the youngest princess. That one also is kind of going on for a long time. I feel like that one's also going on for too long a time. Like, I feel like 200 chapters is, like, it's on the lengthier side. Like, wrap it up. Wrap it up, please. Although I think that was also based off of a novel, so maybe that's why it's so long. I liked it at the beginning, and then when all this stuff started popping off, it's like, oh, okay. Like, maybe I can take a break from it. And then I go back, and I'm like, what the hell is even happening? What is this?
Now here. Commence mission to recapture the bioexperiment lab.
We will not fail.
There was that one that's turning into an anime, but I don't think I'm gonna watch it because, like, look, I appreciate fluff, okay? I like fluffy kind of stuff, okay? Like, I'm not really into, like, drama. So, like, I read Citrus, but I don't think I didn't want to watch Citrus. I was like, no, ma'am. No drama for me. I'd rather not.
There's no getting away. We will not fail.
But there was this one. I don't think I'm gonna. I already read, like, I read enough of it. But it was like this girl who was very depressed, She's very depressed. Her whole family died in like an accident. Like they fell off a cliff or something
Watch your feet.
into the ocean.
Into the light.
And she's like the only survivor, so she has all this guilt and stuff, and she really wants to die. And so then all of a sudden some girl shows up. She has one friend who's like very extroverted. And I guess she was like a childhood friend, supposedly. It gets kind of weird with her just because of like the I guess the whatever she is. So then this new girl shows up in their class, and I forgot if she actually introduced herself as a mermaid, but she is a mermaid. But she's a mermaid, and she wanted to be friends with her, of course, and of course the main girl was not interested at first, like at all. But then I guess she, oh no. But then she like explained, she's like, oh, I'm a mermaid or whatever, and I forgot what she said. She said something like, oh, she eats people or something like that. And then the main girl was like, oh, so can you just like eat me? Like I really want to die or whatever the fuck. And she's like, yeah, I can, but you know what? You're not very delicious right now. You know what? I want you to like to enjoy life or whatever. And then when you're at your happiest, I'll eat you, you know? So whatever. So I don't know, because she gave an excuse where it was like, oh, you won't taste very good or something if you're not happy with life or something like that. And she's like, oh shit, okay. Fine. Okay, I guess we can try to do it one more time. And so then she finds out that apparently her blood is special for some reason, and that all these other monsters, like she thought it was a joke at first. She was like, oh, you a mermaid, huh? She thought it was a joke. But then all these friggin' weird ass looking monsters are like after her. Like I forgot what happened. She like cut her hand or something. I don't know. And now all of a sudden all these monsters are like after her because they're like, damn, your blood smells real good. And so then the other girl like protects her and stuff. Like, oh shit, you're an actual mermaid. And she's kind of fucked up looking too, so. But then you find out, oh my god, it's the craziest shit. I mean, I don't know if it's actually gay, but since there's no guys in it, maybe that's what it's like going for. Like, oh, if there's no dudes in it, you know, it's under the tag. It has the tag, so. But they're not like, at this point, they're still not like really romantically involved. I mean, I feel like nothing would happen. With something like this, nothing would happen. That's what I feel. I feel like nothing's gonna happen. Nothing would ever happen. They're just really close friends or something like that. And her bestie, oh. Okay, maybe I'll just do it my damn self. Unless it's happening for everyone now. What, are they like flooding the server? But her bestie is a nine-tailed fox. But apparently she used up like all her 9 tails or something, doing something else. Or trying not to go crazy, because I think her blood also affected her. But her story was kind of sad because what was she? She was like a bad 9-tailed fox, but then the monk guy was like, nah, you be good and you protect this town or whatever the hell. So she was kind of like guarding the entire town. Or how many do I have? Let's see if we just can't do it right now. And she was supposed to be guarding the entire town, but then she felt bad because when the main girl's family like left for that trip that killed them, they like prayed to her for her safety and stuff. And she couldn't help them. So she feels bad. So that's why she's like sticking around the main girl. Although it doesn't really quite under like maybe she has to eat some other monsters to like keep up her power. It's not quite like it's not quite clear to me at least. Okay, I have 4, so I guess we can do that. Like it's not quite clear to me like how exactly she's like keeping her whatever in check, her beast mode in check. It's not quite clear. Like maybe her murdering other monsters just helps. I don't know. But she said she like sacrificed one of her tails just to like not go crazy and eat her, so true bestie right there. But then you find out that the mermaid girl met her when she was a child, and she was, I don't know, she was like injured from something, but she liked her smile or something, and she wished that she didn't like that she would always smile and stuff like that. But of course, after your whole family dies in a freaking accident, she stopped smiling. She got very depressed. So it's not like, so then you find out, it's like, oh, it's not like she wants. I forgot to switch again. And I told myself, I said to remember, and then I don't remember. But then you find out that essentially she doesn't really want to eat her. But I mean, I guess she would keep her promise. But she kind of just really wants her to enjoy life again. Maybe not want to die. And she was trying so hard to. Bless her soul. Bless her. She was trying so hard to get her smile back. It's not really working because this girl is really dead set. Dead set on dying for some reason. And I guess at this point now, she's kind of coming around to it. Like, oh, I'm so sorry for not realizing it, that you wanted me to live, but I really want to die or something like that. Like, it's like, it's part way there. She's coming around. She's coming around. And I'm sitting here like, shit, when does it turn gay? It's good, though. It's good. It's just so much drama, so much depression. The art is very good, though. The art is very good. And of course, all the monsters look really whack. Like, really freaking creepy. There was this manga anime that was like a girl who could like see ghosts and like weird looking spirits and stuff, and it would be like normal. She would be like normal, but then all of a sudden the things that she could see were like really grotesque and actually really scary, but she does her best to like ignore them. And I started reading it, but some of them were really scary, so I'm like, no, I can't. It's actually, it was pretty goofy, but like I can't. I think they made an anime for it. Man, I wish they worked. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Everything. Let's go. Look, you believe in yourself and it will happen. I might have to do that other thing though. The Sigma sector, just for more of the whatever void dust. I don't know what it's called. The vector dust. Something dust. Like, maybe I would read it again. Maybe, if they had an anime, I feel like they had an anime. Maybe I would watch it, but I don't know. Those things were scary. Oh, I have enough. Wait, what do the other ones need? What do they need? I'm missing my, I have enough. Oh, the reverse charging coil. Okay, the fortress. 1,000? There was this one area. I just don't remember where it was. There was an area where it was like had all these buildings and they had like a bunch of boxes. I can't remember where it was though, unfortunately. It might have been here somewhere. Like I think I've lost like attention span. Like as I grew older, it's like now I can't even pay attention to a lot of things with plot. So that's why it's like, oh, I will always like, you know, Lucky Star, stuff like that, or stuff like I say like one of my favorite anime, Shirokuma Cafe, just because it's like random stuff happening each episode. You know, like, oh, so and so has like a not a, it was not a problem, but it's like some kind of thing comes up, and like, oh, like like, you know, Panda's always lazy or something. He always wants his bamboo. Mr. Penguin is all, I like that thing though. It's like, oh, Mr. Penguin is like, oh, how the heck do you get up on the stool? They always miss it. Like that show was good. That show is good if you just want like a random thing to watch. Very cozy, very nice. It kind of makes me hungry because like they make a lot of good looking food. I think they show me where all the boxes are, right? I should have put like a... So then I'd know. Let's see. That's not so bad. Okay, where the heck? I need more. But there's Shirokuma Cafe. That one's always like... I did finish... You know what? I did manage to finish the second season of Cells at Work. And it was so funny because they had an episode for like H. pylori. You know, like the stomach bacteria. I had that too. And it was causing me so much... First of all, so much pain because I didn't know what the heck was happening. And it's so funny, it's so goofy seeing it like animated. And they gave it like a really weird voice. And I'm like, oh my god, it's H. pylori. Like, I had that. I had that. Like, it was causing me grief for a long ass time. For like at least maybe like a year or so. So I was hurting, okay? I was hurting and I couldn't eat like a lot or at all. I had to eat the bare minimum, and I felt bad because I couldn't finish like anything. And now I feel like it gave me, I don't know if it can give you acid reflux or some kind of weird reflux, but I feel like it gave me something. I guess, yeah, having it for like almost a year or so, or a year-ish, would fuck you up. But then they have like, you know, like, oh, Cells at Work Black. I don't really want to watch it because it's like shit, you know, that'd be like in my it'd be like in my body, like all these problems. Not really the smoking, because I think there was like a smoking episode or something. There were other conditions where it's like, oh god, no thank you. I can try somewhere else. Let's see. But I did watch that. Those, what were they? Like the good bacteria? The good stomach bacteria? The little, I forgot what they were called. The good bacteria. Essentially, it was just like good bacteria. They were so cute. I was like, shit, I need to drink more yogurt. Eat more yogurt for them. Do it for them. They were really cute. And I did feel bad because, of course, like, you know, like the white blood cells, they sense a bacteria or a germ. Their little thingy goes up and he's like, germ? We're germ? Where's the germ? So, I mean, I managed to finish that. Maybe it was probably because there was something new. Usually, like, every episode, like, a new problem. I need to see on Netflix. I have not checked Netflix. That was like the last thing I watched on Netflix. I need to check again. Cause like, I mean, I'm just gonna say it now. I appreciate Is It Cake. I just like the goofiness of it all. I like baking competitions. I like light-hearted kind of baking competitions that aren't really long-winded. So I guess they're like, what are they on? Like Spring Baking Championship right now. Spring Baking Championship. They have one for like everything. But I guess, yeah, spring baking. I don't know if they have like an Easter. Like they take a break for Easter. They put stuff down for Easter. Where the heck are these things? Okay, maybe they're not here. Maybe, am I? Oh, maybe here? See, I like lighthearted, like kind of tacky baking things. And I mean, look, is it not fun to play like with someone else, like a family member or someone, or like I had a friend come over because my other friend would be gone, and we had this thing where it's like, oh, because like British Bake would come out on Fridays. Like, we did not finish this season of British Bake for the longest time because she would not be here. She was busy the last couple Fridays, and we wanted to watch this damn show. We wanted to finish it. We had 2 episodes, and she was busy. So it's like, shit. So I told my friend, I was like, oh, damn. This was like the holiday season. So I'm like, oh, damn. You want to come over? You want to come over and watch Is It Cake Holidays? And she's like, sure, whatever. There was only 4 episodes. It was very short. It was kind of like the, I think it was this area where they had a lot. Yeah, you see all those? But it was like, oh, Is It Cake Holidays? And we actually got into it. It was like, oh, I think, like, oh, number 2 is definitely a cake. And she's like, no, number 4 is definitely the cake. And I'm like, oh, you know what? I can see. It's kind of difficult. And she's like, no, the fondant's kind of, I don't know, looking a little bit iffy on that one. I'm like, oh, really? So, like, yeah, bring on another season. Oh, I have enough. I need to find another show like that. I know there's like a couple. I watched Iron Chef. It was okay. Like, it was interesting. Also because, like, the guy, I like cuisine. I appreciate that guy.
Oh.
And then, like, all the K-dramas now. I don't know. None of these K-dramas really interest me. Okay, I think we can do it. The whole shebang. Yeah. Okay, I think we need, oh god. I think I need more of those things. Oh my good, okay, you know what? She's just gonna have to be on the back burner, okay? Look, I managed to get all of them. All of them. So proud of myself. Look, see, don't diss stabilizers, okay? Because look what happened. Look what happened. Did it in 1 session. But I guess that means, you know what? This was good time too, because I was actually running out of time. You know what? I guess this means that I'm going to stop here. But I don't know who the heck is coming out next. I mean, I'll be on the lookout for extra Descendant slots if I remember to check on the weekend. And if not, then I guess, you know what? Hopefully next time I play this, I will have finally have an ultimate Sharon in the freaking thingy, okay? As like hopefully she'll be there. If not, then that's how you know. That's how you know I gave up on her until like the very last minute, I guess. But anyway, I'm gonna stop here. Thank you for watching. It was very exciting. You know what? I'm actually happy that I managed to get him. The whole thing. All parts. Now I just have to wait like an extra 2 days. But anyway, if you like this, be sure to like and subscribe if you'd like. And I'll see you next time.